Okay.
What's that?
I'm on a lot of painkillers right now.
Is your back really that bad?
Because it's a druggie, that's why. Hello, everybody. Shut up. We couldn't do any better.
Do it on my key.
We're not a radio show.
We are. We should be. Damn it. Yes, we are here. Back for Yellow Face episode.
We're here. We don't want any more bears.
We're here at the Yellow Face Schmodcast, episode
You don't want-
6.
You don't want any more bears?
It's a Simpsons episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're back. The three of us are back, for better or worse. We are here.
Chris managed to get his face back.
Probably
Manager.
worse.
Yeah, Chris has shown Sony's face back and everything. He's resurrected himself.
It was Photoshop. Just
What?
heads up.
You just
My face didn't actually go off.
You just broke my world.
So your face
you're telling
didn't get
me
cut off.
that when Andrew showed up last week
He
with a
was-
Chris mask, he made that himself.
Yeah, it's pretty real, right?
Yeah, it's
Pretty believable to be honest.
Really?
Well done, Andrew.
Dude,
Well done.
No, don't get the Monopoly out.
So how are you guys
Ear
doing?
thing.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh,
Weird.
Chris hates his own voice.
yeah.
No, I just wanted to test it. Whoa. Is
You
it
did-
like that, or was it like that?
in front of it.
Okay, cool.
It worked.
Now what
Yeah.
you're gonna do is tell me.
Sit like this the whole
Yeah.
fucking episode.
Tell me how you've been this week, Chris.
I'm pretty good.
With the whole
Yeah.
full sentences, not just like short sentences. Like
No, I'm good. You know, you've seen that fucking delay thing, that delay app. You
Oh,
put
the
your-
voice jammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put your earphones in, and it records stuff you say, but plays it on like a millisecond delay. So you've got your exact voice playing after what you've just said.
Interesting.
I'm gonna try and find it.
I
on
try.
here.
I had. There's one I found on the App Store, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, for my phone.
And it just completely fucks up you talking. They
Right.
did it on Radio 1, I was listening to it at work. And the guy called his boss. And his boss was like, "Are you drunk?" And he's like, No, I'm just real sad right now." And then like it goes so far, and he's like, I've lost my apartment, and can I come to stay with you?" It's like the boss is like, "Oh,
No.
he doesn't know what to say." It's just really weird.
It's like hearing your own voice
Like this.
over and over.
It's really weird.
Now you look silly. This needs
You've
to.
got boxes on the side of your head, man.
Hang on, let me just turn around the Monopoly box. Bing.
It's a Monopoly trademark made by MB Games.
So tell me about what you've been doing apart from hearing your voice all the time.
Are you recording? Or are you?
I'm actually taking a picture. Okay, at the face in 3. There we go. So how you been doing, Matt?
Candid picture time.
Well, you've been pretty boring compared to just now. When I watched a man put boxes on the side of his head.
Box and Monopoly board.
I'm sorry.
Tour de France shirt. You're wearing a Tour de France shirt. Oh, this is weird.
For France.
All I can hear is my voice echoing around the room.
British man won.
Oh yeah?
Did
British
it?
man won.
Oh,
Tour de
shit, yeah.
France.
British man won!
Yeah!
British man won!
Didn't he win?
White man! I mean,
I'm sorry, what? Oh wow. This is gonna spiral out of control real quick.
Didn't the British guy win last time? I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember. who
I
won
don't
last
know.
year. I know that someone won.
Somebody won. Let's
Yeah,
put
someone did win.
Oh no, he was like robbed of it or something, wasn't he? It was that big. Yeah, that was it. It was a big pile up, and then like he got off his bike to help them, and he still won. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but it worked.
I see you've been playing a lot of Scribble Knots.
Oh, that's good. Notes.
Scrabble nuts.
There was a puzzle. Essentially, this guy was bored. Well, not bored. His roommate was snoring and he couldn't sleep, so I decided to make him deaf. Did solve his problem.
So,
and
like-
it gave me a shard of a starite.
Because you're being so nice. Well,
It's like the things that you need to get to free your sister from this
Storm.
horrible curse.
yes.
Can't you just type in "free sister from horrible curse"?
No, you have to
From
type in
horrible
object.
course. Like
You
in
have to
college.
type in object, but if you type in starite, then it just creates a starite that you can just sort of go, I got a starite, but it doesn't
Work.
do anything.
Yeah.
Fake star.
Pretty much.
I've already completed it. It's a very short game, but it's fun.
Just going back round and round and round and round.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
like,
just a sandbox game, isn't it?
kind of.
Kinda.
I've been like putting the.
You go back to your sister every so often, and she unlocks new parts.
It's like, oh, I'm fucking cursed again.
Still turning into stone, Maxwell.
Just.
Oh yeah, and the whole thing is because Maxwell's a dick. And
Yeah.
Gave an old man a poison apple.
Yeah, like a poor kid. Well, not poor, but idiotic.
Wait, so he's the witch from Snow White?
Yeah, pretty much.
But with a rooster hat.
And a crazy
his
book.
hat's made of roosters.
Ah.
Well, it's
That's kind of
Like-
fucked up.
Like, all.
everyone in his family has weird like 3 prongs sticking out of their heads, apart from one called what's his name?
Is
The
it-
goth one who has it like going over his eye.
That's funny.
Was he? Is it voiced?
No.
That game.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Like, well,
It's like-
cutscenes anyway.
Your Western, like your cowboy brother will say "Tarnation."
Right. It's
Shit
like
like
little
that, yeah.
hit phrases and stuff. And
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna say my favourite thing that I've created is the lol woot, which just creates a giant Maxwell head.
oh, Lord, what a brain.
Yeah.
You can also create Cthulhu.
Nice.
Can you do South Park Cthulhu as well?
You can make him friendly Cthulhu.
So he gives you hugs all the time, yeah?
Cthulhu.
So, like,
And you can make him tiny Cthulhu, so he's like a Cthulhu about your size.
Chibi,
Diddy
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
Tiny Cthulhu.
like, all I've been playing this week is either Far Cry 3 or Tomb Raider.
Yeah, you've been playing Tomb Raider a lot.
Yeah, I like a lot. Like, I really do enjoy that game.
Dude, it's cool.
Like,
I haven't finished it yet.
any,
Some of the characters in it piss me off.
like,
I can't remember her name, the black chick.
oh, right,
Oh.
is that,
We don't need to go to the boat.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider,
she's-
you're a bitch. Everyone dies with you.
she's a bit.
Tomb Raider, what are you
Tomb
doing?
Raider.
Why didn't you do your homework?
Yeah, she was very irritating, but, like,
She's
she's
a bitch. There's no reason. No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is. Have you collected any of, like, the audio, like, the documents? and
Yeah,
stuff?
been getting all of them.
Yeah, like, she has her daughter at home.
Collected all the collectibles, whatever. I just did it naturally.
So far.
Like, she has a
No, I've been doing it on purpose. I've been looking.
Yeah, she has a daughter at home who she's worried for, and Roth is the father. Roth is his father. And how far have you got?
I don't know. But I don't really care. But
Yeah,
as far as it dies down, they want to get off the island, but they can't until they do something with...
Storm, get rid of it.
Performed the ritual.
What's her name? The sun...
Himiko.
Himiko.
Himiko. And
Xamus.
and fucking Lara Croft have said that like so many times, and they're like, "No, we need to get off the island,"
Yeah.
even though they're just seen the fucking storm take out like
Because
everything.
they don't believe that it's mystical and whatnot. But I like the reboot. I like what they've done with the character. They did a good
it's
job
good, yeah.
of making it about Lara Croft girl, not Lara Croft Tomb Raider. If that makes sense. Like, you get that.
Well, it's like an origin sort of thing.
Yeah, but
I
like
really like.
they don't say, "Oh, here's this female character that's going to become Tomb Raider."
Yeah.
It's here's Lara Croft, an actual
Yeah.
character.
I
that's
didn't
fleshed out.
I thought it was
that
really
becomes Tomb
cheesy
Raider.
when she says, "I hate to."
Yeah, I was literally about to say that. I thought it was a bit forced.
Yeah,
I was like, I get it, but shut the fuck up.
"Oh, you,"
Although apparently there's a comic series coming out that's
Yeah.
leading directly into the sequel.
which I like the idea of.
Cool.
Because I want to see what if there is like a time jump between the first and the second one, and how they will handle that.
I would assume there would be. I don't think it's going to take like just after.
It'd be
they
like
leave
a
the
year or something.
What was it?
She's got to fucking tend to all her fucking like
Wounds.
full body wounds.
Well, that's
and-
cool as well. Like how she gets wounded throughout the thing and let
Yeah.
those wounds stay. That's cool.
It's still
Have you guys gotten to? You'll know what I'm saying if you have gone. Have you guys gotten to the helicopter yet?
Oh, I've gone past the helicopter when you get in and she goes, "Land this thing now!"
yeah, I've got to that bit.
No,
There's another helicopter afterwards.
a crashed helicopter. You get to a crashed helicopter,
Right.
so you guys haven't been there yet.
Is that?
That bit's really
Oh,
fun.
is that when she warms up the
Yeah,
arrow?
she heats
Oh my
up an
goodness.
arrow.
Oh.
'Cause she's
Oh,
got
to
one- yeah, it's just-
what's it called? Her wound,
Yeah,
something.
she's
Her
got
wound.
like a
It's
nail. what
It
was
begins with
It's
C,
like a
it's like-
cauterize.
Cauterize,
She
that's
gets like a long rod.
No, it's an
go-
arrow.
No, it's
Yeah,
no, it's like a rod.
That's
goes
quite-
through
that's
her-
quite
Oh,
early.
like at the beginning, yeah.
that's quite early
Yeah.
when she's hanging off that thing and then she
Yeah.
goes down. She's like,
Yeah, when she gets it, but then like it starts to open up again or something.
Oh.
She
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
to the thing and she just
Yeah.
plunges a
oh.
boiling hot, well, not burning hot
Yeah.
arrow into it.
I don't feel that the wounds affect her much. Like,
they don't affect her movement.
no,
Not
It's
that
just the way
much.
she looks.
yeah. Which is fine because you've got to play the game
Yeah.
and you get fucked up at the start of the game, so you can't really do much.
Yeah.
But the thing that bugs me, there's so much ammo in that game,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you never run out. It's pretty much a survival game because you
I
shipwrecked.
wish they made it more of a survival.
Yeah,
If they make the second one survival game,
No.
lower the ammo.
I don't think they'll make it a survival game because this whole island period, that was her becoming Tomb Raider. Like, that was her becoming the
Yes.
BA
I wanted.
chick that we
Yeah, I
all
wanted
know.
the hunting to mean more.
Mm.
A food system would be cool.
I want to know what they will do in the second game because, like,
More tombs.
duh, but like,
Just to.
she's obviously gone through her transitionary period from being Lara Croft to Tomb Raider, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
how
I don't
are
know,
they going to handle the gameplay?
You're acting like she's gonna stand on top of a building like, I am Tomb Raider.
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
No, because like I don't think, like if you compare the character she is now to the character she was in the older games, the character she is at the end of the reboot isn't the same as the character she was in the older games.
okay, yeah.
So she's not Lara Croft, Tomb Raider,
Yeah.
Michael Bay. At the moment.
Yeah.
She's not that character at the moment, but I think the second game's gonna like
Push her more forward
Yeah.
towards that because, like, when
So because she's quite a reluctant hero
pretty
in
much.
the reboot, but I think they'll make her more confident.
Well,
in the second.
when she gets to the end, she's just got to this kind of I don't care kind of place. Like, I'm doing this, this, and this, and if they come in, I'm killing people. And it was kind of not foreboding, but like, what's the word? When Roth gives her the dual pistols that he has, I was kind of like, yeah, let us.
Croft, Lara.
And she doesn't use it, does she?
No, she just
Yeah,
gives
she goes back to
the
the
one to Reyes and takes the single one. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay.
I was like, good, because
Yeah.
double pistols is stupid.
He would
No, it's just because it's like
Practically, it's stupid.
Yeah.
and
That's
the
what I'm
game's
saying.
mostly very
It's,
practical.
yeah, exactly.
But I'd
it's
like it if
supposed to
they put it in the second game.
It would be cool. It would be very, very
be. Or at
cool.
least an option.
Hmm.
I don't even like the fast firing one. I don't like that. It's useful because, like, if you miss the head, you just want to fucking hit them somewhere.
Yeah,
But,
the burst mode.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through like the end, like on the end bit when you get into the temple,
Mm.
and I'm working my
Wait,
way.
you've almost finished it already?
I'm pretty much sure I'm almost near the end. Like,
What-
I've got to the
What part are you on?
I've literally just got to the campsite where it says this is the last campsite. You
Oh.
go past this one,
You-
you can't go forward.
Huh.
Go back, fast travel back. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to go to all of the tombs I've missed and
I've got
everything.
quite a bit to go.
Because like I know, like with Square Enix games, once you get to the final boss, you're going to be stuck in a
I
loop.
didn't like that there was bosses in that.
Stuck in a loop with like you load the game up, you're doing the final boss again.
Like like big bulky guys. I didn't
There's
like
only
that.
3 of them.
Yeah, no, I just...
Two of them I've encountered so far.
Yeah.
What, one?
No, there's a few. There's like guys with shields.
No,
And
those
then-
those are just
I know they're not bosses. They're like
enemy types.
toughened enemy or something.
Yeah,
But
it's just an archetype.
yeah, it's that big black dude, the big buff guy.
Oh god, that was the
I didn't
worst
like that.
fight ever.
I was like, you have no armor, but yet I'm shooting you in the face with a shotgun.
No, well, this dude's like what, 7 foot tall.
Yeah,
like,
so
armor
tall.
plate, and he's like big.
So,
Just armor
dude,
plating
I
on his
shot.
arms.
Just because people are tall doesn't mean they're like
Their
immune.
skulls are made of adamant.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Maybe
equate.
exists in this world, but they haven't explained it.
So if I shoot Will in the face, he will live.
yeah. Yes, that's right.
Will?
So, Will, if you're listening, do you mind?
Oh my god!
He's dead. What have you done?
I thought he would live.
Oh, jeez. So, let's move on to other things besides Tomb Raider. So,
A pretty old game at this point. Yeah.
Well, no, it came out early this year.
it's old at this.
No, did it come out this year or last year?
It was this year,
I'm
yeah.
sure it was the
but
beginning of this year, right?
it was this year, but it's old in terms of talking about recent stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
No,
suppose.
it's just
Still,
I mentioned.
still.
Yeah.
But like, the Xbox One has a couple new features, and the prices for the peripherals have been announced.
Peripherals.
Like headsets
and AirPlay and charge kit, and the extra
whatever.
controller. So let's roll through the features. So they have. You can use the Xbox record command to record like a 30-second clip from when you say Xbox record.
Cool.
And then upload it.
Is it just 30 seconds, or can you do more?
I think they had like a. I remember when E3 they were talking about when they were doing Killer Instinct, you can upload the last so many seconds of a match or like the whole match to Twitch.
I know that
Or
it's
something?
recording all the time just in case you miss something.
Yeah.
And then like you can say like Xbox go back or something and it will just...
Yeah, I think that's it.
Xbox, we have to go back.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you.
This is a thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every episode. That's one.
I fucking finished watching it as well.
You're only allowed one per episode.
He did it. I still got one.
No.
You still got one. Everyone gets one.
And then they did like controller recognition with the Kinect.
I don't like that.
So like, say if you're playing Injustice and you know you can map your buttons like to matching your fighting style. So you're holding the controller, you've got your buttons mapped another way, and the Kinect's on, you pass the controller to me, I have the buttons mapped
And the
another
Kinect's
way.
like looking at your face. It's like, wait, that's not mad anymore.
Switching controls! Change places!
You have probably just wrecked that mic.
Yeah, I did.
No, you wrecked it last week when you
Yeah,
made a fucking
fucking
midget sound.
Borderlands scream. I had to listen to that like 8 times, you son of a... Also, got a bone to pick with you. That little fucking segment that you put in halfway through going down the thing, I had to fucking listen to that. I had to fucking listen to that like 50-second clip or something. I was like, okay, there's got to be something in here else you would have got rid of it. In my ears. Lawrence is in my ears. And then it fucking finishes, and then it meant nothing. And I deleted. I was gonna put it at the end. I was like, I'll embarrass Lawrence a bit more than putting his face on the screen. His derpy ass face on the screen.
You're welcome.
Then just at the end, like Andrew going, oh, what did he say?
How long was that?
How long was that? And then just...
You are welcome. So, like, they've changed the Kinect detection distance to 3 meters rather than 1 meter.
Yeah.
So, like, we used to have to be, like, very close to the Kinect to use it, but now they...
It wasn't so much that, it's just they widened the
That's
angle
it,
because
like...
people didn't have big living rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, most people that buy Xboxes are students or that age group that don't have big rooms anyway because they live in student housing, which is a box.
Essentially.
So they need to be able to see the whole
box that someone slides your meal under the door and there. That's about.
Lights out!
Oh, and also, the Kinect can now scan your face and make a 3D model to put on your avatar.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's like a little pixelated.
And
Is
also-
it gonna be like Face Raiders from
Also,
3DS?
it detects your BMI as well.
Hmm?
It detects your body mass index, so it
How
can,
does it weigh your body
Oh
fat?
god, is it gonna be
So
really depressing?
so it can adjust
you
your...
are morbidly obese.
Yeah, it's like the Wii one where it says slightly obese, massively obese.
Overbeast, yes.
Xbox, stop it. I'm afraid I can't do that, Matt.
You fat fuck.
No. And then with the controller costs, it's going to be
Like the standard.
just to get the
Right.
regular controller, it's practically $60 or 39 quid.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah.
That's
So
about
that's
what it
£10.
is now.
£10 is more cheaper. Expensive. Wrong way round. More cheaper. Yes,
No,
Chris.
they're about that at the moment.
Nice.
30 quid. Yeah.
39 quid.
Yeah, they're about that.
And then you have with the play and charge kit, it's about $74.
Oh, fuck's sake, they're
$5.
still doing that.
Yep.
God damn. Just include the fucking batteries in the thing. Do a PS3. That's the only good thing about that goddamn controller.
Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah. Pressure sensitive triggers. You can use
What?
that in games.
What?
The
How do
triggers.
you mean?
Like, you know...
It can tell when it's halfway or all the way.
Xbox
do
does
that.
No, he doesn't.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
If
Have
it-
you ever played a racing game?
No, obviously for driving games you have that, but with Ghost...
That's the game. Yeah, that's the game. That's not the controller. If the controller can do it, the controller can do it.
But why didn't they have that then in Ghost Recon Future Soldier in the
Because they didn't program it in. It's to do
in
with
the-
the game.
in the PS3 version? You could press the shoot button, you'll just pop out a cover just to peek over, just shoot blind. But with the Xbox, I tried to do that. It just fires.
Probably because you press up and shoot or something behind cover, like Gears of War, and every other cover-based shooter.
No, that's like shooting so you can see like like you're on a...
Because if you want to just look over, you press the aim button. That's a better control system than
Yeah,
just
I don't know.
pressing
It's the game.
fire
Well, you can-
slightly.
Either way, Lawrence, it's the game that chose not to put it in.
Huh.
If the game does it on racing, that means it's got it. you know, it's got it.
Yeah.
It's just the people that made the game that were like, nah, let's not put it in.
So what would be cool on if they did eventually, you know, the rumble thing for the Xbox One.
Yeah, the trigger.
That'd be cool if they
things.
did that. They got resistance for when you're accelerating.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like if you play a driving game and you like crash, like it locked the trigger or something.
That would be
like
kind of cool.
Or when you fire, it like locks it. Like it's like a sniper, you get the recoil like the and it stops halfway or something.
That would be
That'd be
pretty
really cool.
I like.
That's what I was thinking it was going to be, and then it's just vibrating.
Just like instead of having the rumble in the center of the controller, you've got it in the triggers as well. Because
That's pretty cool. I like that.
it's you why not? You already feel it like that, and it goes to the triggers anyway.
Yeah, well the vibration things they're in the hand grips.
But still, you can feel it all the way around the controller.
Yeah, but if you have 2 points, it's obviously not going to be better than 1. 2, I guess.
I suppose so. Ooh, yeah.
So on the way over, we were talking about Bioshock. Like you've installed it and whatever.
I did. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, I got
It's
it.
good though. But
Infinite, right?
Yeah.
So they brought out. You know they're going to bring out the one DLC. I forgot what it's called. It was
Buried at Sea.
No, that's the second one.
Yeah.
The first one, yeah, there you go. Was that one of your?
Loaded.
Was that one of your subjects as well?
Yes.
Have you watched it?
Yes.
Oh,
Looks fucking
my
cool.
Back to Rapture.
Although apparently
I
you
don't
play
think
as Booker in the first half and then Elizabeth in the second half.
It's not Booker.
No, you play as Booker in the
Really?
first half, yeah.
In the
You seen the
trailer, yeah, but his
Turn
voice,
it down so he
the
doesn't.
voice
so
wasn't
the
the
sound
same.
doesn't go out.
And the guy on the have you seen the poster? The guy on the poster doesn't look like Booker.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
It looks
excited
all
about
like film noir-y.
it. All of Bioshock is really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool that they're going back to Rapture. From
Yeah.
what I saw of it in Bioshock 2, I really like how it looks, everything about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Bioshock 1 and 2 are set after New Year's, where it all goes to shit and everyone goes mad and starts butchering people for Adam. But before that, it was like a New York, but a utopia underwater, and it was all brand new and it was all Art Deco, and it just looked amazing. And now they're actually going back to it because Infinite is set.
It fucked up,
Infinite is set before the first one, before New Year's. So I hope you get to see New Year's and it all turned to shit. That would be amazing. Because there's a scene in Bioshock 1 where you first get your first plasmid. I was going to say vigor then. But you first get your first plasmid and you're walking through and you see this pram and like a silhouette of a woman, well, a shadow of a woman talking to it, and you think it's a baby. And she's like, she's talking like, no one's going to hurt you anymore, I'll protect you, blah, blah, blah. You kill her with the wrench, you butcher her on the floor, and you look over the pram, it's just a revolver.
Oh, right.
It's just like, holy shit, that bit creeped me out. And then just the first one in general is so much better than the second
But
one.
what if
I hated being a big daddy.
like,
that ruined the point of...
It doesn't ruin the point of it, it's just...
I don't
it's not a good
I don't
idea.
feel vulnerable even though you were.
like with New Year's? It's an event that is not seen in the games at all, right?
What, like
The New Year's
the
thing.
turn?
No, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. You don't see it at all.
No.
But what if it doesn't live up to this idea that you have in your head? Because
I would think that they can handle it.
From looking at the architecture of the trailer and looking out into the what, to be fair, Bioshock Infinite is an amazing looking game and
Yeah.
it hasn't let me down visually yet.
Yeah.
So I think I trust them with Rapture.
like I'm not talking about the city. I'm like talking about the event itself as a whole. Like you can have you can in a story you can have an event like with Gears of War. I always want to say I want to see the Pendulum Wars. I want to see what that's about.
I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah, right. And
what? Or do
No,
you want
I
to see
would
it?
want to see the Pendulum Wars.
Don't
That
you?
sounds
In
no, you don't see it at
that-
all.
cool.
And
The
it's
latest
always
one.
it's always referenced the Pendulum Wars, the Pendulum Wars, the Pendulum
No,
Wars.
for
This
the
happened-
Pendulum Wars when we fought for Emulsion.
It's
And
kind
this
of like
one-
Reach.
And you want to know what happens at this event. Now, what if that?
It's not an event, it's just like, it's a war, it's just humans fighting humans.
Yeah,
I
but
wanna
like,
know what-
but in the context of story, it's an event, right? So what if they do this event and it's not up to how you have it in your mind, and you feel let down? Because that's always the thing about
I just-
like over
yeah,
glorifying
it's like-
it.
Just don't
think about it much.
It's not something that you think, oh, this happened, and then you're going to find out that those things didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's something that you want to know more about, and if whatever they say, you can be like, yeah, cool, that happened.
It's like what I do with movies now, because after the Hunger Games, because I read the book like 2 weeks prior to the film coming out, and that I researched loads of stuff coming out for it, and I watched the trailers like 100 times. The film sucked for me because I
Sucked, really?
I didn't like it. No, the way it was filmed just really put me off. The shaky cam bollocks.
Oh,
No, yeah,
and the
fact
fact that it was like, what was it, like a 12A or something? And then the fact that it's a really brutal story, but everything that happened,
Very muted.
the camera was like, whoa! It just like moved as soon as something happened. Apart from the bit where that kid's neck gets snapped, that was pretty brutal. It's like, oh
the only
gosh.
bit of Hunger Games I was really disappointed with is the way they changed the
dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the dogs.
that was
Like,
cool.
I thought that was a really cool idea that they mutated the dead bodies of the fallen
felt
children
really-
to become
yeah.
monstrous dogs, and they didn't do that.
I
Yeah,
tell
and
you what,
they didn't show. They showed the eyes and the color of the hair, but you don't get much from that.
No.
You don't get Katniss saying, "Oh my god, I think."
If
they're-"
I hadn't read the books,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I really like the books, and I hate the way they changed how she got the pin.
Yeah.
The way it was filmed was just disappointing. The world itself didn't feel as big as I pictured it in my head.
Yeah.
Like the capital. Is it just the capital?
Yeah.
Yeah. That didn't feel as spectacular as I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like a massive like future city, which it is, but you don't see it much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
In
see
the
it.
new trailer, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But if they put shaky cam in it, I swear to God.
I tell you what,
Yeah, but that was like a general complaint about the first one, so I think
Yeah.
they'd look.
going back, like
They changed
the
it.
for the shaky cam though. Like I tell you what could have been cool if they utilized it correctly is if like you know how when they're actually in the games and they're in the forest, and if they kind of had like someone's kind of in the bushes and you're showing it from their point of view and they disappear and then they come round or whatever, and you see that person.
But that's
That would be
fine.
cool.
Yeah, that's fine. They did that for some things, but they filmed the whole film with that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if they utilized it
Yeah,
correctly, it
yeah,
would
yeah.
have been great.
If they just did it like an actual like, I can't remember what they're called. They're like tracks for cameras, and they just kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
slide them along.
The rails, yeah.
I can't remember. It's beginning with D or something. It's like dummy rail or something.
Yeah.
But if they used those and made it just look smooth and nice for most of it, I'd be fine with that. And then just do the occasional like running scene or whatever in shaky cam, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
But not every, like, even the calm bits in the capital and District 9. Is it District 9?
District 12.
12, yeah. And yeah, it was all shaky and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Have you put your phone on silent?
Yeah, I
Good-
did.
good
Chill-
boy.
chill-
Good boy.
Get your head off me! Phil, what?
They
Yeah.
want the Nintendo CEO of Nintendo America to be a playable character in Super Smash Brothers.
So the one
It's the
Reggie.
my body's ready guy.
Reggie, they want Reggie
So-
as a character.
So you can kill him.
He's got a quote as well. He said when someone asked him if he wanted to be in the game, he said, "Great question. You have to ask that to Miss. You have to ask that to Mr. Sakurai. He's the producer of the game. It's his game. But if he wants, my body is ready."
I like that he's self-aware. That's
That's
great.
funny. He's
Yeah.
embraced it.
But there's a petition.
This is a
We'll
petition.
find. You'll put the link on screen.
Yeah, of course.
Go sign the petition. I want to see him in the game.
I mean, like that's his catchphrase of when he wins. Like everyone has a catchphrase at the end. My body is ready.
Like the way he enters is just in like going.
My nipples are hot.
They're hunting.
Yeah. What is it? Give me a sec. They said he could use Nintendo controllers and characters to his advantage as attacks.
That's funny. Like if
It's interesting.
that would be a good way to
Could
put in
spawn shit
characters.
Pokemon.
That'd be a good way to put characters in that people want in, but are not in the game. If that makes
Maybe
sense.
it's just like single attack kind of things.
Yeah, like that could be a fan of Smash where they could just like go like cameo. That would be that'd be kind of cool. Because people were like, oh my gosh, who was in that trailer?
It'd be better than fucking Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah.
I still like it.
Make more sense than
I still
that.
think that is a hilarious addition.
Does she get a Wii Fit board and just like over
No,
her face?
she's just like doing fucking yoga or something.
And it's really, her voice is like really calm.
Also, the fucking villager.
No, the villager is
the
a great
villager.
idea.
That's a fucking good idea.
Look at those eyes. Do those eyes don't they all give you
Yeah, but
mercy?
it's so like it's not even a specific character. It's just like It's like the.
It's the protagonist
You
from
know
the
when
game.
you know when you don't make a character, you just kind of go next, 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 and it gives you like the standard.
It's like, well, I would say like,
I think that's a good idea.
yeah, it's almost like red.
He's got some cool attacks though, unlike Wii Fit Train.
I would say like it's like red, but not quite. Like
I don't know. I don't.
It's not-
think-
it's
I
not-
don't see
it's
the
not-
Pokemon trainer as red. It's just a Pokemon trainer, like from anything.
well, it's obviously the fire red one.
Yeah, it's the fire red one, but he doesn't look like red.
Well, I suppose. Yeah, well,
He's got
red.
a hat, isn't he?
No,
Kinda.
but it
It's
doesn't.
like
have,
Ash's
it
hat,
does not
but
have the
red.
cool music.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It'd
It'd be cool. Have they got? Okay.
Go on, Chris.
Sorry, just got carried away.
Have they got a story with that game?
No, they're not doing that.
With
I know.
They're not.
I like
It'd be cool.
Subspace Emissary.
I did, but they're not doing it for some
It'd
whatever
be,
reason.
it'd be cool if they put like one-off characters that you can't really play as, but like just story-based. Like you could go through. Like you know that thing in Pokemon where you go up to the mountain and you fight Red.
yeah,
It'd be cool if they did stuff like that. Like they put like cameo characters in. And you go up like
fight them.
you go around a mountain like Mario style and you fight like different people. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah, but I like they say they're not doing it because the subspace.
Well, no one. It's not. It's,
No, I mean talk about like go back to like why they're not putting in the story mode.
Is that confirmed though?
Yeah, that came out a couple of days ago. It was like they said because when they were doing Subspace Emissary, like the videos and like the videos in between like cutscenes. That's the word I'm looking for. Those were leaked prior to release, and that's why they're not doing it because they don't want spoilers and whatnot, and all this leakage and
I
whatever.
just don't want to
Wow, that's spiteful.
Pretty much.
Overly so.
The main outlet of spoilers are by the company itself because it creates hype for the game.
Yeah.
It's like
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Unless-
I don't want the story to be spoiled. Not have a story.
Unless they're doing a bait and switch.
Hmm.
Unless they're doing a bait and switch thing.
I don't know what that means.
You don't
Really?
know what a bait and switch.
you give bait and then
Oh.
you switch it.
Well, maybe you can't enunciate.
Yeah, true. That is
Say,
true.
I thought you said bait and switch, and I was thinking
Yeah.
bacon. Is that
Bait.
Bait and switch.
Bait and switch. Bait.
It
Bait.
sounds like you
No,
said
bait
bacon.
and switch.
I know it's bait
Bacon,
and switch.
but with a T. Switch.
You need to space your words.
Bait and switch.
Anyway.
Say it with me.
Bait and switch. You know what I'm talking about.
So-
No, I didn't. Not until you said bait
Oh my God.
and switch.
Shut up.
So Nintendo finally bringing out a black 3DS XL. Shut up, phone.
Such a hypocrite.
Right?
It's on vibrate. At least it doesn't do whatever shit like
But it still picks up the micros.
whatever your ringtone is. Yeah, they're bringing out a 3DS XL black finally because they only had grey, which is ugly, red, which is okay,
Yeah.
and blue,
Yeah.
and then they brought out all the like,
Pink ones and
well,
There's a
pink, pink, and then the Fire Emblem, and then the white one. I was gonna get it because it was like £40 off or something, so it was like £90
the Fire Emblem
with
one.
with Fire Emblem. I was like,
It's a good game.
and then
Good game.
Great game.
all right, cool, you guys.
You should play it.
What else do they have?
Do it.
The white one for New Leaf.
And then the
with all
Pokemon
the
one.
cherries
I
and shit.
hate that one.
Yeah, that's for girls, isn't it? For girls.
It's girly.
Good baby game for babies. You drink some monster refreshment.
I am drinking some Monster refreshment.
Send us some monster, please. That's gross. But like they don't. They
Oh,
also
that's
have that Pokemon one, the Pokemon one, the Arceus one.
What?
The Arceus 3DS XL, only available in the Pokemon Center.
Get the fuck out.
Dude, do you not see that on Cerebi? I think that it's
Do you not check Cerebi every minute they've dead?
I pretty much do, but
it's either that or it's a X and Y one. It's gold.
no, yeah, I've seen the X and Y one.
The gold one that's got like the engravings on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's-
seen that.
That's the one I was on about. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, don't
It
tease me, you son of a bitch, saying
It looks-
Arceus.
It looks
3DS.
like a henna tattoo.
Yeah, to be honest, they'd probably get the blue one. Where's the blue one?
Is that the one with? No, that's not
Yeah,
the
it's
blue one.
the
I
one
want the
with
Eevee one.
Why?
Like
Yeah.
from why it's got the both of them on it. I would like to have the Eevee one though.
Is it pink?
No.
And fairy.
I want the gold and black Charizard one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
cool.
Badass as fuck.
It's like the Eevee one is subtle because it's just got like the colors of Eevee
Right.
going down the colour
Like
line.
regular Eevee, brown and white.
Yeah.
I don't like the
Brown and
Eevee
white.
one.
I like it. It's subtle.
No, it's just brown and white stripes going down it. It's lame.
It's subtle.
It's so stupid.
Subtle. But I like
Is
it.
that?
Is that it?
Do you reckon the new Pokemon will need a circle pad? Like
Nah.
like a second one?
Nah. If it does, that's stupid.
Not really.
Why would it need a Why would Pokemon?
I'm not saying it needs
need a
one. It's
second
just
circle
like
pad?
They could make it in a way that it could need
Yeah.
a second one.
like you can change the camera angle or something.
And it'd be silly, but
Nah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like
I
it
like
either.
it. Subtle.
Yeah, no.
It looks
Right.
like grandma's sofa or something.
Yeah.
Mom, do you got grandmas? Oh, going back to Xbox news. Xbox One news. They announced that they can do self-publishing now.
Indie developers,
self-publishing. Yeah, but like a lot of indie developers are saying like they are really, really unsure about it. Like the guys who did Skullgirls.
Don't know what that is.
It was like that 2D fighter,
You don't need to explain. Just
but very, very popular indie.
You don't
game.
need to explain because I don't care.
Very popular indie game, and they've said like the head of it said I need to see the fine
Nice
print
reading.
before making any kind of final judgment after all these new policies were created by the same people that created the last set of awful policies, referring to
no, it's not.
no for the developer. Yeah, like there are a lot of reports of all the hoops and stuff that they had to jump through to get the thing on.
Yeah, but they still did it for the first Xbox. Well,
Yeah,
second
but
Xbox, didn't
it
they?
doesn't detract from the point that it was a hard struggle to get on there. So they're like, well,
Do people just forget like the last generation?
no,
Just do they realise how hard it was
No.
to do anything on PS3?
no, but
So
what they're saying is with what?
His face is doing a stupid face.
getting mad at each other.
No, I'm just saying everyone seems to
don't like
forget
the
everything.
fight.
Yeah, but with it must have been worse to get games on the 360 than it was that, and now they have the PS4 that is more open than the Xbox 360 was, and presumably from what they're speculating, the Xbox One is
Yes,
going to be.
speculated.
Why just not? Why be skeptical?
Fucking talk to someone and find out before you make a statement.
Well, like
If
one of
it's
the guys said, you don't just because they've changed their minds and it looks good, fine, yeah, it looks great. Doesn't it change that what they had to go through in the past and all the awkwardness and hardships they had to go through?
Right. Whatever. Yeah. I just think people. Oh, get over yourself. To be honest.
Well,
If they're changing it for the better, what's the problem?
well,
And if you're that worried, write a statement to Microsoft and see if what they said is what it's going to be or something. I don't know. If it's your life, if it's how you make money, and if it's what you love to do, talk to the people that you're mad about. I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal compared to what they had to do on the last generation. It's the thing with PS4. They're just sort of like, look at how much stuff we've changed from shit PS3 to. I'm running out of words to say.
words, I do not know them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. I just. I don't know.
Can I show you guys the trailer?
No!
For the last one?
No, you cannot.
Please?
No.
I want to show you.
Would you please?
No, you may not.
Well, see it anyway.
Just put it on mute or something. Or do you need.
Just give it a sec to buffer.
Even your internet doesn't want.
What is it?
It's
Oh, is it this Kickstarter
yeah,
stuff? Yeah.
They said it's a mix between Fifth Element, Twisted Metal, and Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi.
That does look kind of. What do you say, like Twisted Metal and Crazy Taxi?
Yeah.
Right.
And Fifth Element, so you're in a hover taxi.
What is Fifth Element?
You've never seen
Oh,
Fifth
come
Element.
on.
Oh, the film with Bruce. Is that the one? with
Yes.
Bruce Willis, and it's like,
M. Night
love is the fifth element.
Love!
And he was
Where are the other elements? I put them inside my body. What? Cut open my body.
Oh, so it's Cthulhu.
Yeah. What was it, the Cthulhu corpse or something?
Now this is taking a turn.
What the fuck?
And it's just a bunch of gangs you have to run missions for.
And this is all in a game about shipping people from one place to another, right?
No, it's not exactly Crazy Taxi. Like, there's a bunch of different missions. So
Or
you've got like bank robberies.
Oh, so you're playing more of like a criminal. So.
Yeah, you free roam.
Is it? Can you go up and down?
Think so. I don't know.
That looks like those designs do look cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can customize your taxi.
Just in case you don't like the person that's hailing a cab, you can slice them in half.
Yeah.
What?
So they've already got 30 guns.
Nice. How much more are they planning to add?
Don't know. I don't think it's.
You know what game looks fun? Loadout.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Is that? I watched parts. Seen parts of it.
It's like third-person TF2 / Borderlands weapon mod thing. I know.
Yeah.
That's enough. It's enough.
Kill it.
What player is that? Is it just Polygon's own one? Because I was trying to load it today and it took forever.
It looks like a customizable.
This one was different from the
It
trailer
might-
I saw on all the other ones.
But-
Yeah, some of them YouTube's and then some of them's Verge video.
But quickly, talking about customized video players, Video Game High School Season 2 Episode 1 is
I
out.
saw that, but I
Is it
haven't
out?
watched yet.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
last Friday. And
Do you have to pay now? Or?
No, it's all on YouTube, where you can go into
Yeah,
Rocket
it's
Jump,
on his website.
and they
isn't it?
have their own customized video player that does 48 frames.
Nice.
And I watched the trailer in 48
I mean,
frames.
YouTube does that.
48 frames, no?
Yeah, they got 48 frames. I'm pretty sure.
No, because like when I watched the trailer on YouTube and they didn't have the 48 frames option, but when I went onto Rocket Jump, which is Freddie Wong's site,
Yeah.
and they had 48 frames on there. And
Well, either way.
I watched the trailer and compared them,
Yeah.
and there are
Oh,
parts.
you can definitely see the difference.
Oh, there's such a difference. Like when you try and fast forward, like when they do these kind of like almost slightly faster shots, it reminds me of watching Fox Kids when I'm being 9 years old, and how they do Power Rangers trailers and they speed up some of the bits in to make it look cooler for kids.
I remember Fox Kids.
It reminds me of that in some of the shots. I'm kind of like, but it's I don't know if I like it or not.
What, 48 frames?
I'm ambivalent on the situation.
I wanted to see The Hobbit because that was the first thing that was a big deal that it was in 48 frames. I think we went to see it in 24, didn't we?
I cannot remember. I remember we saw The Hobbit.
I think it was 24 2D. And I think Peter Jackson put in purpose-made shots for 48 frames because it was all... It was like...
Hands up the
yeah.
ass.
It was like 50% pans of Middle-earth. And it was like, Jesus Christ.
Don't get me wrong, they were beautiful shots.
Yeah, but
There
you
was a
didn't...
lot of them.
Yeah. It was like every time they went into a new place, oh...
Look at the 48 frames!
The one with Bilbo Baggins' chimney. You know, like, that's a nice chimney. That's good craftsmanship.
That chimney.
Ditching. But yeah, the playing like because 60 frames per second is mainly for games because you need that because it's like quick, like especially FPS games where you quickly move in your face and you need to see fast.
Yeah.
But
You must see fast.
I think because all soap operas are filmed in 48 frames per second, so that's why they look so shit and
weird.
because they're not post that like obviously they cut it together in post, but they don't put any filters or effects on it to make it cinematic. They just kind of whack it out there as 48 frames, and it looks naff.
Yeah, total shit.
Before we get on to
Papa needs his stories,
before we get on to abusing Matt about watching all of his stories, we're gonna take a break.
Good, okay.
We're gonna take a break. So when we come back, we'll talk about any comics we've read or any other news.
Already?
That, yeah,
I still
man.
have 2 more subjects.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, they're my subjects.
Subjects are there.
They're my subjects. Don't stab.
We'll see you in a bit. After a long reading break for us, but a 10-second break for you guys, we're back for our second half, where we will talk about all things comic books.
Pun paper. Pain pill burp.
What?
Pain pill burp.
It smells like
This is-
monster, dude.
Yeah, because I'm drinking.
Smells like anesthetic.
So,
Drugs.
right, so let's kick it
Drugs
off
are good
with.
for you,
So let's start with Hunger. Issue 1 of Hunger. This is
I've
where
not read that.
Brian Michael Bendis is writing this, and not writing this, but he brought on Ultron into the Ultimate Universe.
Is this the Ultimate Universe then?
Galactus.
Galactus, that's it.
Is this the Ultimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flick through if you
Sure.
Galactus into the Ultimate Universe, and this is
Should've
some people are rumoring this to be the end of the Ultimate Universe, which I'd hope not to be. But warnings from this point on, there is more than likely going to be spoilers, so be on your head, be it. Yeah.
Put the sirens there again.
Spoiler edition game of the year.
Spoilers for everything. But yeah, so let's start. We have what's his name, Richard something or other.
Rick Jones.
Rick Jones.
He seems to be a... What do you call him?
Douchebag.
MacGuffin. A Deus Ex Machina, so to speak, for the entire Marvel
A
universe.
way out.
I'm not going to say that because he's just like... He's been in the Marvel universe for a long time. He was the reason Bruce Banner became the Hulk. In a
Is that
roundabout
like
sort of
Johnny
way.
Storm?
No,
No.
that's Rick Jones.
Oh.
Is that Rick Jones as in?
Rick Jones,
Rick Jones
was
who-
Captain Marvel for a while.
Alex.
Captain Marvel.
I was gonna say, isn't
That's pretty cool.
Rick Jones the guy that Banner saved from being irradiated?
And Rick Jones is A-Bomb, which is a sort of Hulk-like creature. That works with the Hulk sometimes.
In 616.
Yeah. And in this one, he's a whiny douchebag.
Who has cosmic powers of sorts,
Yeah, I believe bestowed upon him by the Watcher.
which looks like a totem pole.
Whoa.
Don't know why. Do not.
This is
know.
the first. Honestly, this is the first I've heard of Rick Jones in the Ultimate Universe, if I'm honest. So
maybe he's been in the Ultimate Source.
maybe, but as far as we know, this could be something that they'll go. Oh, but Rick Jones saves the day.
Is this part of the Infinity thing? That
No. This is part of.
Because that looks boring. Like all the art I've seen for it looks boring.
Is it?
It's all that
Do you know
blue
what
stuff.
the Infinity is?
The Avengers are on one side of the universe stopping. I can't remember if it's Thanos. No, it's a threat, and the Guardians and the rest of the heroes are left to defend Earth from whatever's been setting up in Guardians of the Galaxy. About how Star-Lord's father is trying to get rid of Earth, and he has the Kree High Intelligence and all those guys.
Have the
Oh, yeah.
Avengers teamed up with the Guardians of the Galaxy then?
No, not yet. But this
Because
is.
in that Spider-Man issue, they said they shipped off to space or something. So I'm assuming they're either going after Tony or the
Oh
Guardians
no!
of the Galaxy.
Saying that they actually have teamed up already
Yeah.
in Avengers
'Cause
Assemble.
this is what I'm thinking they're doing with the films. Because now that they've brought out the they're bringing out the Guardians of the Galaxy film,
Mhm.
that they're going to intertwine it with the Avengers.
Sure.
That'd
I'd be
cool.
up for that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Because since Star-Lord is half human, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't see.
And they're
why
doing
not.
Age of Ultron. And that's pretty
Then
awesome.
Hunger movie. Well, back to Hunger.
Although it makes no sense.
it
Because
would.
there is no Ultimate Universe in the films.
Well, it pretty much is the Ultimate Universe.
Well, it's like
film.
it's both of them intertwined, isn't it?
But with Hunger, it's cool. I like the way they not much happened apart from Galactus, which is the ultimate version of Galactus, is going through the universe, consuming as it does, and then
Kind of like the Green Lantern cartoon where, what's the name? That robot is just like sucking up stuff. You know, the latest Green
Aya.
Lantern cartoon.
Yeah, I
Aya,
know.
that's it.
Aya.
It's like up like galaxies.
like she did with
stars and stuff.
when she was at Antimatter.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's it. Anti-Monitor.
not that, but like Galactus is like Galactus, but he's like a parasite, like millions and millions of parasites with a hive mind. So then Galactus comes into the Marvel universe, like
literally climbs through a rip in
Rip in
space
space-time.
time that is not uncommon to that crack in the wall from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
yeah, if you angle it right,
Doctor Who Marvel crossover.
It's
Yeah.
confirmed. You heard it here first.
Half-Life 3.
Galactus in Ultimate Universe, Doctor Who crossover, confirmed,
Valve number 3.
confirmed.
Half-Life 3, Owen, all confirmed.
But so then Galactus goes to absorb Galactus, but Galactus just reverses and goes, "You're part of me now."
Well, he doesn't really. They just sort of change priorities. One minute they're saying consume, and then the next panel they're saying merge, and then Galactus is, like the badass that he is just like curious.
Is
This
this
is kind of weird.
is this why the Avengers have gone up to space? Like they're chasing him?
No,
This is in the Ultimate Universe.
No.
Well, now it is, but he went through from the regular one, didn't he?
Yeah.
So they got to know about that.
No, hasn't been referenced at all.
They
Infinity
say,
is not.
Oh, lots of shit could have happened when we broke the space-time continuum. Stupid Age of Ultron.
But like, Infinity is not touching this at all. Infinity is to do with Thanos being Thanos, and
Is it Infinity Gauntlet?
as far as I know, they've showed
Okay.
Thanos with the gauntlet, and they have referenced
But I thought
the
the
stones.
Illuminati had.
Well, but I
Isn't
need
it
to
the
read...
Mandarin or something?
No,
That's
that's the
the
Macron rings.
I thought that was a gauntlet though. Like
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
The Macron rings are 10 alien rings bestowed upon.
By an alien dragon.
Yes,
Cool.
Ping Fang Foom, who wears purple pants. Sorry, that comic book series. Next Wave Ages of Hate is a funny comic series, but that's another story. But Hunger and Infinity are two different things. And then with Galactus, merges with Galactus, and he has a Battlizer now.
What?
Is the only way I can.
Oh man, I never thought about it like that.
Oh what?
In Power Rangers, there is.
I don't care.
No, you will care. In Power Rangers, there is always a point where the Red Ranger will get
An
a
upgrade. And
upgrade.
it's like stupidly plastic and flappy.
Yeah, it's basically gets a big chunk of like a big armor piece which will give him boost in strength, and that's what that looks like. I call it a Battleizer because that's what he looks.
Is that what the thing
Yes.
is on his chest?
No.
It does kind of look like a Battleizer now that I think about it.
So, and then I think that's when the comic ends. So,
Well, you can now use Galactus.
let's call it the Parasite.
As, yeah, he can now use the Parasite as a herald.
Yeah, like he has his power heralds, which is pretty cool. But again, nothing much happens, so it's a slow day.
I don't know, it's just
Slow day
Rick
at the office.
Jones being angsty and a douche about the fact that I've got powers. I don't want powers.
I want a burger.
I want a burger.
Gosh.
Would it really be that hard for the Watcher to just let him keep the burger?
Yeah, that's what I didn't get. The Watcher just
Also,
goes,
He
no.
says, "Oh, there's nothing out there," and then the Watcher takes him to a war that's going on. It's like, so there is stuff out there.
Well, no, Rick Jones says there's nothing going on there.
yeah, exactly.
But,
You'd think if he's flying around space for a long time, then he'd...
well, if he's being an angsty teenager, he's just being nonchalant about everything. So yeah, that's the
Have
thing.
you read Young Avengers 8?
Is that when they're going through like different dimensions and Nova has a beard?
Yeah. Johnny Cash is my hero.
Oh, Nova. That I think he is slowly starting to become one of my favourite characters.
I associate with him so goddamn much.
My favourite so far is Kate Bishop because I like her in the Hawkeye series. That dynamic between Kate Bishop and Hawkeye is hilarious.
Oh, that's horrible art.
Yeah.
The final panel is Prodigy making out with Hulkling.
Hulking. Yeah.
Hulkling.
Hulkling. I always read it as Hulking.
Well, is it like a baby Hulk or something?
No,
No,
he's
he's
a
a
scroll. No, half human, half. Yeah, I think he's a hybrid or something.
He's a half Kree, half Skrull.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, I don't understand why. Was Prodigy gay before?
I have no idea.
I'm
No
assuming.
clue.
I'm assuming it's some form of interdimensional parasite mother trick. Because it comes out of nowhere. Like I know they've been traveling for what did they say, 6 months or something.
Yeah.
Week 5. They've been traveling around universes for 5 weeks.
To find the Patriot.
Yeah, but to have Prodigy just like
Jump on.
out of nowhere, it just seems kind of lame and stupid.
It's kind of like this was unjustified.
Yeah, completely.
Totally. But I found it funny that they go back to the restaurant that Loki finds Miss America in point 1. And
Don't recall that.
Point
Also,
one is
these
when-
small creatures that they find look like they were drawn by Scotty Young.
probably are, but like point one was when they they were just starting to shift over to the Marvel Now stuff, and you know what I mean when I say Marvel Now, right?
Yeah.
Right. And they were just kind of prefacing that, oh, we're gonna have these comics going in, so they did like a spotlight on Nova, the Avengers, and Young Guardians, Young Avengers, and it's when Loki goes to a restaurant that has Miss America in, and they talk about, oh, I need your help with some interdimensional stuff, and she knocks him through a wall, and that's why the lady says, you're not allowed in here, and that's why that's that.
Oh yeah.
And she was
They
like,
say Miss American.
Spider-Man's fought the X-Men.
I don't tell me about that's Superior Spider team up, and I don't want to know about it yet.
Oh, you haven't read this?
No.
Okay.
And it's funny, but I do like New
What's the
Avengers,
point of me reading it
Young
then?
Avengers
I'll read it when I get
right
home.
now, because I'm liking the characters and how they are developing.
Best line of this comic. I have one hope for this dimension, that we come across a dimension where Graham Parsons lives.
Nova, everybody. I like the way he just gets a beard and how weird he. I'm like, why does Nova have a beard?
That's Nova, the old dude.
No, Nova.
Nova. He's not an old dude. He's just white-haired.
Yeah.
It's like he's a pretty young dude, and he's
Nova.
NOH-VAR, and he's making out with Kate Bishop, which good choice.
I can support him on that.
Yeah. Kate Bishop is a funny character.
Has anyone been reading Trinity War?
I haven't. I need to start doing that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It raises a good question, like, because Pandora's obviously got Pandora's box.
What?
They say, what? Oh,
Gender
yeah.
swap much?
Yeah.
Referencing the whole interdimensional
Alternate universes kind of thing.
Yeah, what you're saying, Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora's going around with a box saying, "Oh, this is the cause of the world's evil," but like Superman and Batman are like, one box didn't cause all the evils, and it's like it's really cool. I want to see how that turns out, whether it was Pandora's box or whether it's just man.
That's just the it's Legend of Pandora's box, though, isn't it? That everything sprang forth once Pandora opened the box.
Just go back to this sec. The cover, is that Loki?
Yeah, it's Kid Loki.
Right, who's that, like Loki's son?
No, it's
or?
Loki. He
Loki
reincarnated.
got reincarnated first as a woman.
Did
then
he die?
reincarnated. Yeah, he got killed by the Sentry, the Void.
Right.
And then he got reincarnated as a woman, and
Then died again.
no, that was it. He got reincarnated as a woman, then became a man, then died, then became a child.
Right.
Because Norse gods.
Right. And then this kid.
Nova.
Yeah. Is he Nova? Is he
He's Creed.
No, what's his?
You think of Fury? No,
Yeah.
he's not Fury.
No.
That's just an alternate universe.
Right.
Any more questions, class?
What's up with her eye? Who's that supposed
That's
to be?
Miss
another
America.
alternate universe.
Yeah, no, I know they're all alternate universe, but what, like, is it like a mask or something? Or
No,
is
they
it
don't
like
reference
a-
it.
None of those actually
Show up.
in the comic.
Okay.
They're just saying this
It's
is
just
just
showing that,
referencing.
oh.
Also, what a change and what a change.
Yeah.
Put this up on screen.
Yeah,
On screen.
I agree. But yeah, that's just referencing the change in on
Also, Tomb
dimensions.
Raider.
Yeah, you know, if it was in her abdomen, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but that is a gruesome little thing. Well, since you've just finished reading Superior Spider-Man
Yep.
14, let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't think there was much spoil. I haven't read the follow-up event
The
team up thing, so I don't know if there was any spoilers. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty short. I felt. I read it quite quick.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm excited to see how far the Goblin Protocol goes.
I want to. Yes, I'm excited about the Goblin Kingpin of crime.
Yeah.
Like from the start when you saw him first, and then he started building his army.
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty cool. I think I'm more excited about the Hobgoblin though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know much about the Hobgoblin. I know quite a bit.
I know
about
he
the
works for the
Green
Daily
Goblin.
Planet. That's all.
Planet?
Yeah, because he
Not
was
the Daily Planet. The Daily Beagle.
Day Beagle. Yeah. but like it's not the original Hobgoblin because he bought his gear off someone. And yeah, I don't know. He looks cool with wings and a fire sword.
Yeah, but like he's not. I doubt he'll be a big part of the story.
Yeah, I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be like his number 2 or something.
I thought, when I was reading this, I saw Kingpin, and I was like, did they de-age Kingpin? Because he looks so much younger in this. I was like, did Wilson Fisk had a son or what?
Well, if they were able to DNA change that dude, I think they can make him age backwards or
also
something.
the hand.
Make him Benjamin Button.
No, well he's owner of the hand now.
Exactly. Ninja magic. That's why he's young.
I suppose, but like, what? How long ago was Spider Island? Like last year or?
Oh, that sucked in the one before that. The
Spider Island
2.
Oh gosh.
Fuck you, Otto, you douche.
I like the fact that he revealed himself to Smythe before he killed him.
That was creepy. I thought that was really like.
I am Otto.
Gave me shivers, yo.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he's got his own costume now. Like
I do. I don't like the eyes.
I think it's.
I don't like how much black is on there either. Also, looks like he's wearing some fancy lady pumps.
I like his hands though. I don't know what they are yet,
but
they look really cool. Yeah, and he's going all Iron Spider.
I like it. Gives him his distinction.
I like the black because he's had black before, but it's just the eyes because it's playing on the whole Otto Octavius thing, like the goggles.
Yeah.
Like beady eyes.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind that. I like because I think if you read my post
I
on Tumblr,
white, I prefer the white eyes.
Like I thought, like the old costume that he had was too similar to Peter's costume.
Well, it was just pretty much his costume, just face modified.
No, the spider was different. The spider in front and the back was different. And I thought that was
the back one wasn't different.
It's too similar. Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was the same. It was like the blotchy spider with the little legs.
No,
it was.
Peter's one was different.
We'll find out when Smythe rips it. It's not that one.
But it was just too
Smythe
similar.
is cool. I like Smythe. Yeah. And the trio.
Yeah. I think it was just too similar for me. And then when they changed, I was like, fine, good, thank you.
The element.
So they have their own.
What's Wolverine's metal?
Adamantium.
Adamantium trio.
I tell you what, you should read.
Named for the incredible musical artist Adam Ant.
Of course. Like I'll tell you
Put
what.
A picture of Adam Ant up there.
Probably, yeah, maybe. But like I'd tell you, a comic series I read was it was an X-Men one. It was something Extreme X-Men.
Extreme to the max, 90s,
brother.
It's Hulk Hogan one.
No, it's another interdimensional thing, but there is 616 Dazzler.
Dazzler, the shittest superhero ever.
Yeah.
Check out the lights.
But she gets more badass near the end. But she and Kurt Wagner from another dimension,
Wagner, is that right?
or Darkholme, come from a comes to this universe with an Xavier head, and they say
what?
Charles Xavier's head in a bottle.
Why?
Because
it's Futurama.
Because Charles Xavier from another universe has said that there are other Xaviers in other universes which are polluting space-time continuum, and they need to be destroyed before.
You know what they should bring back? Exiles. I'll read a new Exiles.
I haven't read the Exiles.
Read Exiles.
I'll read the Exiles.
Badass. It's like X-Men mixed with Quantum Leap.
The fuck are you doing?
That's breath.
Yes.
Imagine it! No! It's a really good series. They go, they get recruited, you got Blink from Age of Apocalypse, and a bunch of other X-Men from across the time-space continuum, and they keep, this is the only term I can think of for it, they keep leaping from dimension to dimension, time to time.
They blink.
Kind of. They all make that sound. she has this thing called the Talus, which utilizes her teleportation.
She doesn't bamf everywhere?
No, she blinks. That's why she's called
Oh,
Blink.
the small things. 182.
When they made 182 blinks, they even count.
Yeah, that'd be funny if they actually did that in the comics, but they jump from time to time solving problems.
No, like things that weren't meant to be. Like they'll go to a world where Magneto was the good guy and Charles Xavier was the bad guy. They have to kill Charles Xavier,
Cool.
but it's hard for them because they were most of them were pretty much raised by Xavier, and they're so unused to seeing him as the bad guy.
Extreme X-Men is similar to that.
Call it Exiles.
Yeah, but it's not the Exiles. You've got James Howlett from a different dimension.
Yeah, that's better. Talk like that.
Is better when I talk like this?
Don't talk fucking louder.
Is that
Is it-
You have to be about this close.
better?
No.
No.
Stop being a douchebag and talk to
So
the
it's like
microphone.
you got James Howlett from a different dimension, Wagner from a different dimension,
Wagner. I can just imagine X Factor, the German dude.
and then you have Scott Summers from a different dimension comes in later, but he was the black dude in the Civil War, and Charles Xavier was helped the black side of the Civil War to win, which I think was cool because it helped the mutants and the blacks, which was pretty cool idea.
Interesting.
And the way he's Corporal Scott Summers, and he has these World War II, Civil War-esque glasses, but with a red tint and gold on the side. And it's really cool to look at, really cool. And they travel through the dimensions to stop it, and it all culminates in the extermination arc, which is pretty cool. So yeah. What else do you
Talking of X-Men, me and Matt went to see Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
This was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't
No spoilers.
the thing.
He dies in the end.
Thanks.
Doesn't really.
Nah, he does. He genuinely dies.
You guys suck.
Days of Future Past is going to be boring. No, it's what I'm kind of expecting superhero films are going to be. They're not all going to be like massive like
Michael
films
Bay.
because there's going to be so like it's going to be like comics. There's going to be so many of them. They all kind of pile up, and it's like a series rather than one-off films kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like fucking amazing, but it wasn't a piece of crap. It was like just right. It was
works.
like
It works. It's a piece of a bigger puzzle.
no, kinda. Like it's gonna lead on to something because of the ending that we can't talk about because you didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Do you agree that it's like it's part of a series of
Yeah.
films now? It's not really
Yeah.
one-off films anymore.
That seems to be because it was shown with the Avengers that it's a good idea. It gets
Yeah.
people to come back.
Exactly, because
The
like the
movies
whole
to
lead
watch
up
it.
to the Avengers is like Iron Man 2, kind of Hulk. No, I'd say Hulk because of Tony at the end, and then Thor and Captain America and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's
I mean,
It's good,
I like
yeah.
that. What do you call it?
dynamic.
Model. Yeah, that
Yeah,
dynamic film.
it's good.
Um,
Yeah, it's a good film. It's not the best film, and I wasn't expecting it to be the best film. It's like,
Pacific Rim was better. I'll say that.
do you think?
Yes.
In
I
in
had
ways,
more fun
yeah.
watching Pacific Rim than I had.
The story was better in the Wolverine, because come on, the story of Pacific Rim is literally just giant robots fighting giant
It has
monsters
some depth
with
to it.
with Charlie Day screaming his head off as
Because he
usual,
finds a
but-
way.
as per.
Charlie Day finds a way. No, because it's different. It's not fair to compare the two.
Yeah, that's
in
what I'm
terms of
saying.
story.
It's different.
Yeah, because Pacific Rim is a one-off. Well, I assume a one-off.
Yeah, it's. gotta be.
I can't see it having a sequel.
They
but-
open the fucking
well,
rift again
yeah.
or something.
Or they go through to fight them on their home turf.
The what are they called? The
Kaiju.
Kaiju have like their version of Charlie Day. And it's just like
Kaiju Charlie Day finds a kaiju way.
But yeah, because that was obviously a one-off film. But Wolverine's had
Yeah.
5, 6
1,
films?
X-Men 2, X-Men 3.
5, 6 films now.
Origins.
Origins. 4 films, all as build-up.
Well, he had the bit part in
That
First
doesn't
Class. Best
Because
best
that
part
was
of that
just
film.
him saying, fuck off.
Best part of that film.
What?
I'm
what's-
just saying you.
Eric
Eric-
Lynch.
Eric Lecture. Great.
Days of Future Past is the trilogy, the next one to the trilogy. What's the next one to First Class?
No, First
I
Class.
That was the one after.
Is it?
Yeah. Days of Future Past is
Oh.
X-Men First Class 2.
Okay,
Kind of.
because the image that I
In a way.
found for First Class was all of the X-Men. Like the established X-Men.
With
Like, what's
Storm
the
and
name?
everyone.
Storm and Cyclops and Rogue and blah blah blah.
No, that's what they've actually brought like most of the old.
To be
cast
fair
back
though,
for
Days of Future Past is like past and future.
Did you not see the
and
panel
present.
at Comic Con?
And I didn't see much of Comic Con.
Like they had the whole. Pretty much, they had the whole cast from the X1 to 3
right.
and the First Class cast.
Oh,
So
cool.
they had Halle Berry, McAvoy, Fassbender.
Sweet.
There was one that looked like just like the First Class logo, like the old-timey circle
Yeah.
crest kind of thing.
and-
It's the one the one I'm talking about
Yeah,
is
yeah. I don't know if they're putting Jean Grey in there though.
I hope not. I don't like
She
that
was a-
actress.
she was a bitch in
Famke
the
Johnson.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
I really hated her in that. She
She's
was
just mean.
yeah, she was essentially like a ghost haunting Wolverine, and she was like, "Come on, Wolverine, die, be with me." I was
Oh.
like, just fuck off.
Don't be so clingy, Jean Grey.
Oh, did you see the Sentinel head at Comic Con?
Yes, I like the design of it.
That was
It
cool.
looks cool.
I like
Didn't
that.
see Get it?
Do you know who's being Bolivar Trask?
Who?
The guy who creates the Sentinels. You know who's being him?
Who?
Dinklage.
Who?
Peter Dinklage.
Dinklage.
The short guy from
Oh,
Game of
right.
Thrones.
That's why he's. Yeah, I was just about to ask why
He
is he
w-
coming up on Google?
Yeah.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, and like, oh, like that man has such a. He has the face for it. I think he could.
Yeah.
really
That's
do
an
it.
odd choice for
No,
Bolivar Trask.
He could so do it.
The only
yeah,
thing.
he could, but I can't think of a reason why
Game of
Bolivar
Thrones.
Trask.
Game
Yeah.
of Thrones. That's why he's in it.
Yes, I understand, but why is Bolivar Trask a
Midget.
short person?
It doesn't matter that I don't really care that he's short or not, but
PC.
the way he does his, he does villains very very well.
The only
Like-
thing I don't like.
He's a villain in Game of Thrones.
Well, he does
No.
like that kind of antagonist very well. He was a villain in Ice Age 3, which he did well.
Didn't see
And
that.
as we all
I
know,
don't
Ice
like-
Age 3, one of the greatest films of our generation.
Yeah, but still,
Oh,
anything he
I've
does
tried to
is
fucking say something.
very
3
good.
times.
But carry on, Chris. Carry on.
Have you seen him in Elf?
No.
With what's his name?
Will Ferrell?
Yeah,
No, I've not.
yeah. I didn't like him in that. He was a douche. Have you seen Elf?
It's a good movie.
Yeah, you know the writer guy.
Yeah.
That's Peter Dinklage. And I don't like him in that. He's an asshole. But like Game of Thrones, he's really good. I'm gonna fart all over. Hold on. Just pause. Oh, no, I thought it was gonna be bigger than that. Never mind.
You could like Trask is hates mutants, and Dinklage has a way of doing hate and almost disgust very well.
Are you Jewish now?
Whatever. Like you can do
Jewish humor.
you can do
Hebeb.
he can do hate and disgust very well. So
I don't know. I can't remember him in Elf.
Have
I
you
didn't
watched-
see Ice Age 3.
I've watched parts of Game
Game
of
of
Thrones,
Thrones?
and
Like
I
it?
would, yeah, and I would totally want to see him as Bolivar Trask. Good casting.
Sure.
The
I'll see how the film is.
Tell you something.
That's a good idea. He should play Puck.
Yeah,
I would see that.
that was funny.
Him in like a muscle suit where he's playing like a hairy midget from Canada.
Yeah.
like
I did start reading
Oh, I get it. Puck.
Yeah.
Hockey.
House of M.
And he's dressed in black.
Yeah.
I did start reading House of M, even though it's an old arc, but I've never read it.
What? Is that Marvel?
Yeah, that's when
It sounds like something it would like DC or something. Like
House. It
L.
stands for House of Magnus. This is when Scarlet Witch.
People attributed various different things to it for some reason, even though it is House of Magnus.
Yeah, it was
House of Magneto. House of Marvel.
House of Marvel.
Yeah, people
It's when-
being retarded about it.
basically starts up with Scarlet Witch essentially throwing the whole world into a reality where mutants are the prevalent species and humans are being extinct.
Cool.
And
Kinda.
they're haunted and stuff, and it all culminates in Scarlet Witch going no more mutants, which is sent the whole Marvel X-Men world going, well, what's happening to mutants, and mutants are becoming extinct. And this is why we have
I read one aftermath to House of M, and I saw the Blob got his powers taken away, and all the fat was just hanging off of him, and he could barely move, and he was just like, "Help me!" It was really sad.
and I wanted to read that because that's a big thing, and I've never read it. So.
Update your computer.
No. Why would I ever update my computer, you fool?
Yeah, why would you want your computer to be super fast instead of being super slow and buggy all the time? And going, ew, my computer's broken!
And then it'll do that do thing, and then you'll have to restart Windows.
Exactly.
And then you'll be like, oh, where did the code go?
I was not like that.
Yeah, you were. Oh,
You weren't there, man.
you
don't know.
How about, well, me and you could talk about this, Matt.
What's this?
Scarlet Spider. 19.
Serious.
Good series, but 19 was...
It's just a
okay.
continuation. It's finishing off a small arc.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, but the zombie chick was weird. I was kind of like...
When she rips off the webbing and she like takes off some of the skin, you're like,
I was kind of like, this is weird because one half of you is kind of hot, the other half is just terrible to look at.
Yeah, she's kind of weird.
Yeah, it
Although Kane's wearing a kick-ass suit for most of it.
big time.
Big time.
That is probably my favourite suit. And I haven't really seen it properly.
One-
It just looks
Dude,
amazing.
Dude,
It looks.
you need to read
it's like-
Spider.
It's like Tron mixed with Spider-Man. It just
One
looks
caveat I have
awesome.
about the issue: very little RSLA.
What's that?
Fuck off. You know, you can't have it in every single issue.
I know
RSLA.
RSLA,
Araceli is like Kane's
adorable little sidekick, effectively.
kind of psychic.
Right.
She gets a costume out of nowhere.
Calls herself
Um,
Hummingbird.
She kind of have a problem with.
Isn't that already a thing? Hummingbird? No.
No,
You think of Mockingbird.
she's adorable. Like, hey, is that Kane? Kane, you in Los Angeles? Kane, he's at Mardi Gras.
Is Kane
With
still
New
in
York.
Austin?
Well, he went
he's gone on
Houston, sorry.
He went on a mission to New York to kill Wolverine. He killed Wolverine like a burn ass.
Like literally killed him.
No, he didn't.
Well, he killed him, and then obviously he came back
Came
to
back,
life.
Right.
Because you know he's Wolverine.
Is he like friends with Wolverine now?
Allies is the better word.
What do you call it?
Team up
Ah,
for a greater good. Kind of looks
The-
like Batman there.
the thing where it was James Kirk and Khan, an alliance of convenience. That's
Yeah,
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
yeah,
Standard,
out of necessity, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and so they're just sort of working together, but they don't like each other.
at all.
Yes.
I think Wolverine's pride is kind of broken.
Yeah, just a bit. He was like, I don't want to do this, but I guess.
Stinger him in the.
I did like
I
this.
want to make that suit for Comic Con.
Do it. That's your. That's
my
what
thing.
you're cosplaying as. You heard it here first, folks. Chris is cosplaying as
Big
Kane.
time Chris Superman. Deadline, man.
Time Superman.
Fuck.
Now you got to do the Superman suit,
No.
but big time.
No, I don't
Big-
really like
Big
Superman.
time.
Deadline. Man Fuji.
Man Forge. Now this is what you've got to look out for. Us three at Con. Him as big.
It's
Superman.
either Big Time Spider-Man or
ODS2.
no, because the things I did see from all the Comic Cons. There is so many Halo cosplayers.
Yep.
So many. Like obviously this would be the place to be for Halo, but the RTX. I saw this photo and there was like maybe 30 people dressed up in like either Reach costumes or custom costumes and stuff. It's crazy. I don't want to be
different.
Yeah, I don't want to be all indie about it, but like I thought it was unique, but it's not.
Yeah, but if you're gonna go,
If you wore it to an English convention,
Even the English ones, to be fair, I saw quite a few.
I don't know. I've never seen a good Red Hood cosplay.
I want to go to Comic Con Lead. No, where is it? Leicester.
the one in London.
No, there's one coming up.
Make up your
I
mind.
can't remember.
Because you have no memory.
This girl on Instagram followed me called Deadpool Girl or something, and she's pretty good at artist actually. And if you're listening, Deadpool Girl, sup girl.
Let's go for drinks sometime. Girl or boy.
She's going to Comic Con in the UK. Essentially.
Is
Just
she
make-
cosplay and stuff?
Yeah, she's cosplaying. Can't remember
As
who
Deadpool?
as.
Possibly.
No, I can't remember who she's dressing up. Keep talking, and I'll find.
Oh, that's a pretty cool.
No, you little bitch.
Yeah, but then you look closer and you see that it's just cloth around. his
Yeah,
legs.
that's kind of weak sauce.
I've
That's
I tried to watch that today.
That one's
Under the Red
Under the Red Hood.
Like it?
I like the Joker in it. To be fair,
Yeah.
I know you don't, but
No, I fucking love the Joker.
do you?
man.
Oh, right, okay.
With the joke.
It's
Oh, yeah.
John DiMaggio. It's Bender and Jake the dog playing the Joker.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes. No, that's
There's a really
Kung
cool-
Fu.
Yeah.
There's a really cool.
No.
There's a really cool line from it. I can't remember. I think you've said it before.
Is it the one where it's like you're taking my name, but you're nothing like the original? Or something?
No.
That was
No,
Oh,
it's when he's in jail, I think, and it's like
When I wore that getup, it was more classy
More
maitre d' than
maitre d'.
biker fetish.
yeah, that's what.
it's not that line, but I do like that line. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
now. It's good. But I like his laugh in that. It's
Yeah.
really nasally and
The scene where he says, "May I have some water?"
Oh yeah.
Slices the guy's neck, takes his gun, kills every single bodyguard.
where he's just eating the chips. Is
That's where that gifts from.
oh, she's not from UK. She's from America, but she was visiting UK.
Huh. Still, you have friends.
Sup?
In America now.
No, I don't. Yeah, okay.
You have friends on the internet now.
Yeah.
That's how the internet works.
Worst Red Hood cosplay ever.
Oh, that was it. She's dressing up as X-23.
Yes.
Nice.
I like X-23. X-23 is a cool character. But yes.
I like her in Deadpool versus Hulk, or either way around.
Hulk
Strike a
versus
pose.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Deadpool.
Strike a pose.
You know, no. When
Logan, buddy. It's me, Deadpool. I shot you.
You know when
Shot you.
what's his name? Nathan. No. Did those lines? They just told him just improvise those lines.
Nice.
I was like, nice.
It's not like they even have to lip sync it up with his character either.
Hey, Deadpool.
One cool thing I saw when I was surfing the internet was like a 16-bit Iron Man 3. So like it was like they did like
16-bit.
like they did it like an old.
Super NES.
Right.
So they did like an old NES game style like for the movie. It's like 3 minutes long and it like captured all the points. It's quite funny. It's just like something I saw.
What was that one? He's running away from the Hulk with Wolverine. He's like, I think we lost him. He's very.
Nope.
I'm alive! I'm alive! Yeah, I'm in my big mouth.
I don't like the mask on that. It looks weird.
Yeah, there's something
Why?
weird about it.
It's
but-
the mouth. Because he doesn't have a mouth, and the eyes. They're cut too deep.
Hmm.
And there's no white on them. And the symbol kind of looks lame. Is it a bat?
Yeah, it's
On
one
his
of,
chest,
it's one of
yeah.
Batman's old.
No, it's one of. Well, the one that he's using in the new 52 is what do you call it? Is one of Nightwing's old costumes.
Because, you know,
Oh,
stuff
it's just
like
red, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I love that art of it.
What was I gonna say?
I've got nothing more to say. Yes, we're gonna move on to releases.
What have you got releases for this week?
Well, comics. We've got some releases.
Put it out.
So we have.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Just save that picture and put it on screen.
That's abysmal.
That is terrible.
Gross.
Sorry, dude.
Papier-mâché.
Papier-mâché.
Papier-mâché, like when we were little kids again. But from DC Comics, we have Batman Incorporated 13 is coming
I
out.
thought that series finished.
No, it come back recently. I haven't read the issue before that, but
Oh, I remember.
the final issue. 13 is the final issue. Then we have Batman Year Zero issue 1.
Year Zero. What's that?
0 year even. No, Year Zero. That's like
What's that? I know what Year 1 is. That's the first year of Batman. But
I've no
This
idea.
is like before he became Batman.
Yeah.
it's going to be kind of boring, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's really not.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it-
fucking cool as hell.
Wouldn't it
Is that
just
the
be
one
him
from-
bumming around, like, stealing fruit and shit?
He was just after he gets back to Gotham.
Mm.
And he has, well, it starts out in the first issue of 0 year. He
Have
has-
you read it? Yeah.
Well, as far as it's got, it's only 2 issues in.
Right.
But as far as it's gone, he hasn't announced that Bruce Wayne is alive yet, so everyone thinks. That
Oh,
Bruce
so
Wayne's still
no one
dead.
knows he's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's going in. Essentially, rather than going around as Batman, he puts on fake faces
Right.
and disguises,
Right. Like the Joker.
kinda. And he dresses up as the Penguin to try and get closer to this Red Hood gang, which is run by,
The joke.
well, the Red Hood,
Okay.
But not.
old Red Hood.
Yeah. Maitre D.
Flashy
Red-
Mater D Red Hood.
Yeah.
So, and then we have Flash Annual number 2
Which
coming
is how
out.
Green Lantern and Flash met, right?
Yeah, apparently so. And then we have
It's like a
Trinity
dinner date between Flash.
Trinity of Sin Pandora issue 2. So I
And Red issue
assume that's tying into Trinity
Trinity
War,
War, yeah.
right?
Before you continue, I remember what I was going to say.
Go on.
If I was going to ride a bike, I would want like a helmet
Mm.
that's like either like a Spider-Man thing, because they do them. It's like full face masks,
Yeah.
and they've got the whole like lift up thing,
Yeah.
but you can see through them, and it's all like painted on the front. It's really cool. Red Hood one would be really cool, like Iron Man as well. That'd be badass.
Well, scrolling through the release list, I found something that will interest you, Matt.
Go.
My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic issue
Oh, they've
9.
had comics for that for ages.
That's old news, man.
Gosh, man.
I read one issue and it didn't entice me.
No.
Nah.
Kind of releases. Humble Bundle just came out. With the,
Yes, which is really good. They've
which
got,
we literally just bought.
Yeah, during the break we were like, you buy it? So it's got Saints Row 2 and 3, Risen 2, and
I'll get the email.
something else.
If you
no,
beat,
Dead Rising,
yeah, if you beat
No,
the
Dead
average, you get all the DLC
the
for
full package.
and oh, they've changed it already. Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Oh wait, have they?
So that's a weekly sale, dude. But like, you get the full package. If you beat the average, you get something.
All the Dulk.
all the Dulk, which is the full package for Saints Row the third and another game. But if you
Okay.
go on, Chris, you got it.
From the top, if you just like
Buy
put
it outright.
if you just put anything down, you get Saints Row the 3rd,
Mm-hmm.
Saints Row 2, Risen 2 Dark Waters, Space 2 Golden Edition. Don't know what that is. And then if you beat the average, you get Game of the Year Edition Dead Island, which, you know, I've been meaning to buy it. I just don't care all that much.
Well, you
And
got-
Saints Row the 3rd, the full package. But then if you pay $25 or more, you get Dead Island Riptide, which is the new old version of
Well, the sequel.
Dead Island. Yeah.
Part sequel. But they'll
I'd call it like 1.5 or something.
They'll probably add something else to that 25.
You get off the fucking island, and then because they couldn't be bothered to make a new map. Oh my god, what have you got?
The Red Hood
That's the Red Hood.
Right, okay.
Carry
It's
on.
like a bell jar. Because they couldn't be bothered to make a new game, essentially. Like, let the virus spread off the island.
Yeah.
Your boat kind of... You get off the island, the boat goes a little bit, crashes, and then you have to swim back to the island.
It's funny.
How fun! Get to explore the same place over again.
Well,
Really?
it wasn't that much though.
That's it.
Fuck that.
They
I'm
didn't-
not
I don't-
buying a new game.
I'm not sure if they even changed the map.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's the same place.
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong because I don't care all that much, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at
The
the.
haters are gonna tear you apart.
Yeah, or like
And
one
they
of them.
will do so by not commenting on the video.
Heyo.
Bait and switch.
Baitum switch.
Bacon switch.
Bacon switch.
Your favorite comic book.
Call 555, whatever.
Your favorite comic book series that you kept on talking about the other day was Sex. Issue 5 is out.
Sex.
Yeah. Savior of the universe. Marvel Comics, we got Captain Marvel 14, which I'm going to read. I know you don't, because we have different opinions. Guardians of the Galaxy issue 5 is coming out. Indestructible Hulk
I thought
11.
they stopped that because
What?
it hasn't been out. Anyway.
Guardians
of the Galaxy, yeah, they're still selling
I think
issue
it's
1.
I think it's bi-weekly.
That's not bi-weekly. They're
Bi-monthly, that's it.
They're still selling it in
Man, it should be
nostalgia.
better than it is.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
It's not I don't like it. It's just it's okay.
I'll tell you how backlogged I am. I've only read half of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I've only read the first couple of pages of Age of Ultron.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then
I've
we
got
have...
I've got 3.
we have Uncanny X-Force, number 9. Uncanny X-Men, number 9. Venom 38. What if A versus X concludes with issue 4.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Carnage?
Superior Carnage doesn't look... I can't see it here.
That's been a while.
Right, so Batman's out this week.
Which one?
Just Batman.
Oh, okay.
Just
The new one. Okay, fair enough. And then we have... let's see... X-Men 3, which is the all-female team, which intrigues me.
Wait, say it again.
X-Men 3, the issue 3.
I'll not go into the irony of that name because
It's an all-female team and they're called X-Men, yes.
No, I don't.
that's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of lazy with the name, I'll be honest.
I get what they're doing. It's just
Is it to do with the movies?
No, it's just a new team of same... Wait, sorry.
regular, hyper.
I was just going through the release list and Yen Press, I've never heard of this.
Young boys.
And
Thank you, please.
they are doing... they did a Kingdom Hearts trade paperback and Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Volume 2 trade paperback, so there's comics of the games.
How did I not know about this?
It's like Prince of Persia all over again.
Oh, did you see that thing on Polygon about Kingdom Hearts 3 not being the end of the
Yes,
game?
I
It's
did.
just the end of
The
a story.
Reclaimer saga, as they're calling it. Yes,
Really
which
need to
I'm
pee.
happy about that. So, because Chris needs to pee, let's wrap this up real quick. Let's shameless haul real quick. If you want to find us even more on the internet, we have our social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are in the description. Like and follow us on those. We had the Firefall video from which I mentioned last week, should be up by the time this
Have you
airs.
recorded it?
Recorded it, it just
Yeah,
needs
cool.
uploading. It just needs to do
I
for it.
want to start on Villainous. Kinda.
So yeah,
I want to start drawing it. Yeah.
So look forward to that, and possibly some Saints Row 3 gameplay since we're both getting it.
Yeah, and I am also working on my Collide thing.
So
Getting my first issue done, so then we can work on it.
yeah.
Started writing a story.
For what?
It's just a story.
Oh,
so
right.
I don't have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
name yet.
Okay, cool.
Unentitled Whole Adventure.
That's what the unentitled all
That'll do.
So look forward for all those things. Find us on Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. And yeah, check back next week for the next episode of the Yellowface Schmodcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Bye.
Don't put that in.
Yes, I am.